Hi, I'm Chef Steve Tizzy. Welcome to another episode of Culinary Concepts with Martin Brothers Distributing. Today we're going to be talking about crab cakes. We're going to utilize them as an appetizer. We're going to utilize them also as an entree. So let's get started. Today we are using Icelandic crab cakes. These are 3-ounce portion crab cakes from Icelandic Seafood. They actually come in a clamshell. Works wonderful for pre-portioned, ready-to-go crab cakes. They come in frozen. You want to definitely thaw them out completely before cooking them. I suggest flipping them over onto a sheet tray, letting them thaw out. As you can see, I have some thawed here, ready to go. And these, as the appetizer, are going to be served with a nice custom Culinary ready-to-use beurre blanc sauce. We're going to take the custom Culinary beurre blanc sauce. It's going to be incorporated with capers, red onions, and garnished with fried leeks. So let's get started cooking our crab cakes. As you can see, we have just a nice small amount of oil in here. We're going to actually pan fry. We're going to saute the crab cakes. We want to get a nice golden brown, consistent golden brown, and they're going to crispen up a little bit on the outside, and they're going to hold together quite well. So once our pan is ready to go, and for this appetizer we're going to use 2 crab cakes. We're going to use the 2 3-ounce portion crab cakes, and we're going to start letting those cook and brown on each side there. Okay, while those are cooking, we're going to actually move those just to the back burner and let those saute. And in the meantime, we're going to start our beurre blanc sauce. So what we have started is I have the red onions and the capers. So we're going to get our red onions in there, and we're going to get our capers. These are going to be mixed together. I have actually fried the capers off. The capers, when they're deep fried, it opens them up, gives them a nice little crispiness, just changes the texture a little bit. So we just want to slightly warm those up. And as you can see, we got our crab cakes here cooking in the back. We have those working. Now, as we have our capers and our onions heated up, we're just going to add our beurre blanc sauce in there just to make sure it's fully heated up. You don't need to heat too much on the beurre blanc sauce, because it is ready to go. So now that the beurre blanc sauce is ready to go, we're going to move our crab cakes back up front and complete those. We're going to flip those. We should have a nice golden brown on this side. So now we just want to get a nice crispy golden brown on the other side. Nice and brown. And they hold together very, very well. And if you got too much heat, just adjust your heat. You can turn that down. So while those are finishing up, let's go ahead and we can get our beurre blanc sauce right down on the plate as the garnish is ready to go, because we're actually going to put our beurre blanc sauce down on the plate. And we're just going to pour it. We're going to cover the plate. We're going to go right on the bottom with the beurre blanc sauce with the caper and red onion beurre blanc. And now as we want to put our crab cakes down, we're just going to overlap the crab cakes. So we're going to go one right on top here with the beurre blanc. We're going to bring our next crab cake over, and we're just going to slightly overlap. Okay, that just gives us some nice height, some nice appearance on there. And what I have for the garnish, the leeks, we're going to use these as a garnish. This is just a nice, actually what I've taken is the leek, which is a mild form of a green onion, and julienned them, and we just deep fried them. That just gives it a different texture, almost like an unbreaded onion ring, but we're just going to put some on there for some color that can go on there. And I'll tell you what, you have a wonderful appetizer of crab cakes with the fully prepared beurre blanc sauce. Another application we're going to utilize the Icelandic crab cakes for is we're actually going to utilize them as an entree with sliders and French fries. Also, what I have made here is an aioli. This is going to be a garlic aioli, which is a combination of oil, olive oil, and egg yolks with the lemon juice in there, and that is just emulsified, blended together. And I'm going to mix in some minced black olives that's going to really become kind of a spread for the sandwich. As we mix this in, you're going to see this is what's going to become the top. It's going to work out and be very nice. It's going to complement the crab cakes actually very nice. So we're actually going to start out. First, we're going to place our rolls, the bottoms of the rolls, onto the plate. We're going to actually utilize 2 sliders per plate. So as we just have our nice crab cakes here, what we have done actually with these crab cakes, as you saw earlier, we sauteed the crab cakes. In this application, actually, we deep fried the crab cakes. So again, as you see, different applications and different techniques of cooking can be done with the Icelandic crab cakes. And here I'm just going to put some nice aioli right on top. This is the black olive aioli that's going to go right on top. We're going to place our buns just right on the side so as it goes out the customer can see. And a nice garnish with this, actually, we're going to use some sweet fries with a chipotle cinnamon rub. This is a Lowry's product that's going to give a nice balance here of sweet, little spice to it. And these we're going to go right on the plate with it. So very, very simple way to utilize these. And there we have actually a deep fried crab cake slider with a black olive aioli. The 2 dishes we have done today. We have the appetizer that is our crab cakes with the caper beurre blanc sauce, and we also have the sliders that are with the black olive aioli sauce. 2 dishes your customers are sure to enjoy. I'm Chef Steve Tizzy. Thanks for watching this edition of Culinary Concepts with Martin Brothers Distributing. We hope you enjoyed our cooking tips, techniques, and recipes here at Martin Brothers. For any questions and additional recipes, visit martinsnet.com.